case you want to pick it up. Maybe you want to pick it up with a cue card. Maybe you don't yet have a cue card and you're saying, well, why would I want a cue card? I already have a major credit card. Well, guess what? If you sign up for a cue card every single day, you can do easy pay on whatever it is that you're buying other than a gift card. You just got to do the gift card the way you do the gift card. But you can attach 3 easy payments to anything else that you're getting. So it's a really wonderful way to shop with us, especially as we're going into the holidays. But that all being said, I am very pleased that we have a couple of brands that are totally new to us here. Not just brands, but a concept that might be totally new to you. How about cookie spreads? The idea of a fresh baked cookie that's brought down to this incredibly smooth, creamy process that you can spread on toast and a variety of other things. That's what this is about. And the brand is called Amoretti. And you get 3 of these 12-ounce cookie spreads in this assortment. It's in 45865, brand new. The lovely lady standing next to me is Maral Barsumian. And it's so very nice to have you on the air with us today.
Great pleasure to be here. Thank you.
You and your husband co-created this brand, and it's actually, you've been doing this for about 27 years, bringing very prestigious high-end foods to various places around the country. But we've never had you here on QVC before, and while you do a wide variety of cookie spreads, these are your 3 most popular flavors. Is that right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
We have the traditional American-liked flavors like the graham cracker, cookies and cream, and we have a European one called speculoos.
So all 3 of those flavors is what you're getting here. One, like you said, is cookies and cream. One is the speculoos, which we'll explain in a second, and then you're also getting the graham cracker. So that brings me to all 3 of these coming home to us. What is a cookie spread?
Well, it's a fresh baked cookie. And when it's still warm, coming out of the oven, we take it and grind it to a super creamy consistency.
Okay.
So you get the mouthfeel of the cookies, but it's actually spreadable. You can also dip in it. You can drizzle it. You can swirl it. So there's so many easy applications. It's easy to work with. It's simple. A child, an adult, everyone can enjoy it. Or simply straight out of the jar, take a spoon and taste it. It's like going home to your mom's baked cookies.
You know what? I did eat that with the pretzel, and I feel like the pretzel, like I don't even want to eat the pretzel, I just want to eat this. This is the graham cracker. So you take graham crackers and then you actually grind them down to they're super smooth, almost like a butter consistency, but there's no nuts in any of these, right?
There's no nuts, there's no hydrogenated fats, no HFCs, no preservatives.
Oh my
We
gosh.
make the cookies ourselves, it's our recipe, and we would not put out anything that we wouldn't serve to our family.
You know what this is like? That with the graham cracker was like cookie concentrate. You know when you eat a graham cracker and you get that wonderful flavor? Well, take that flavor and magnify it by about 3 times, and it's almost intense graham cracker flavor in here. It's like pure graham cracker flavor.
It's not only pure, but also if we could put one more cookie in this jar, we would. It's loaded with cookies.
That you made it as dense as you possibly could and still made it spreadable. So I want to remind you of your price. It's $29.96 for all 3 of these to come home. And because the flavors are so concentrated, a little bit goes a really long way. What is our second flavor?
Cookies and cream. Now this is the cookie part of the cookies and cream, and what's really amazing about this, you can actually dip things into it. We call it a dessert fondue station. You put together a little dessert fondue station, put out some items that you can simply dip into it, and imagine, no cleanup, you don't have to melt chocolate, and it behaves just like melted chocolate.
You know what? This cookies and cream flavor, you and I chatted about this before the show. It's more about the chocolate cookie part than it is about the cream part on the inside of the cookie, but that is like, again, concentrated chocolate. And I love that idea that you just talked about here in the front before we get to the 3rd flavor, about doing like a fondue station, because the consistency here is pourable and it's spreadable without having to put it in the microwave.
You don't have to do anything. It is ready out of the jar, and imagine whatever's left over, just put the lid back on and you could reuse it. You don't have to worry about any spoilage, nothing goes to waste. And if you're entertaining kids or adult, it works the same.
Okay.
It's really fun and easy to work with.
And so after we open this, do we need to refrigerate it? Did you say? No refrigeration is necessary.
No refrigeration. And when you do open the jar, smell how fresh.
Okay.
It literally smells like you picked up the fresh,
Oh my
warm
gosh.
cookies
That is
out of the
amazing.
oven.
You open the jar and the aroma just starts wafting right into the room from that. Here's the consistency. So when someone gets this at home, it might be just a little shiny on the top because again, you don't use any of those bad like hydrogenated or strange ingredients in there. Just give it a quick stir.
Just a tiny quick stir and it's ready to go.
So speculous, that's
Yes.
the last flavor that I'm eating. So you were telling me, because I honestly, until today, I'd really never actually heard of a cookie spread. I've done a lot of like hazelnut and chocolate style spreads, but never a cookie spread. But you told me that in Northern Europe, this has become a staple like butter on the side of the table for toast.
It is on every breakfast table. Not only can you eat it straight out of the jar, but if you're having breakfast, it's gotta be what you put on your toast, on your waffles, bagels.
That speculous flavor
Yes.
is it's like a comfort food flavor. What's in there?
Well, you've got the soft tones of gingerbread, but you've got wonderful spices of cinnamon, clove, nutmeg, and it really feels like the holidays.
So may I ask you, are
Yes.
these little recipe ideas that we can do with this? So is this like a
Yes.
little appetizer tart, or like a dessert tart that was made?
It is, and it's so simple. You don't need to be a pastry chef to put together these desserts. We've got a
Okay.
wonderful little suggestion card.
So this
as
comes
well
with
as,
it?
Yes, you get a suggestion card and some recipes with it.
Look at that. So for $29.96 and the holidays around the corner, before you know it, you're going to be going over to someone's house for Thanksgiving and you need a gift to bring with you. You're going to go over to someone's house for Christmas and you need a gift to bring with you. You're getting all three of these. So you could give all three away. You could pile them up into a tower and wrap them in cellophane and give them in lieu of a bottle of wine, maybe to a family that has a lot of kids, since everybody can enjoy this. Or you can give away one at a time in a little basket, or even as a teacher's gift. Because many times the teachers talk about their personal lives and they say, you know, how much they love graham crackers or something. And if a child says that, you could give this to that particular teacher as a gift for helping out your kids so much.
Not only for teachers, but how about for your kids that just went off to college? How about if you send them a little bit of home, something home, sweet home, to remind them that mom cares or grandma cares. My niece just started college last week, and I sent her a kit of this, and she says she has to hide it because all
course
the
she
other
does.
students are wanting to get into it. And I've got a nephew that just joined, he's in the military, and I'm going to be sending over some to him to remind him that we all care.
This is a care package, and
Yes.
it's something totally different than we've ever had on the air before. Some 45865, a cookie spread assortment. I just wanted to ask what this is. Is this a brownie, and which flavor did you spread on top?
The speculoos, and we drizzled a little bit of the cookies and cream. You can take any dessert from the market, a cake, a cheesecake, or a brownie, and simply top it off like an icing.
Oh my gosh, that is decadent.
It is amazingly delicious, creamy, and it's not bad for you. It tastes great, and imagine if you made your own cookies, it's the same thing.
And you know what? Whether it's drizzled on waffles, the way you have them over here, or just done with toast, we have the croissants coming up from Authentic Gourmet in a moment. Can you imagine a little mini croissant with maybe the cookies and cream or the speculoos drizzled right on top? $29.96 is the featured price, and I want to show you once again when you get these at home. When you open the jar, they may be just a little shinier on the top because there's no icky ingredients to bind everything together. Just give it a quick stir and you will be ready to go with that speculoos flavor, the cookies and cream, and the graham cracker. And 45865, I hope you love it as much as we do here in the studio. Maral, it was such a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you for having me.